Spent decades saving for retirement, but there's a hidden gap in Medicare that could chip away at your nest egg before you even realize it. Most people don't know that basic dental, vision, and hearing care are almost entirely excluded from original Medicare. Today, we're going to look at what Medicare actually covers, what it leaves out, and the alternatives you need to protect your savings and your health. Let's start with hearing care because this is one of the biggest Medicare misconceptions. Most people hear Medicare doesn't cover hearing and assume they have to pay for everything out of pocket, but that's not true. The bad news is that you are on the hook for routine exams, the fitting of the hearing aids to your ears, and the hearing aids themselves, which Forbes estimates can cost anywhere between $2,000 to $7,000 for prescription sets. But here's the pro. Medicare Part B does cover diagnostic hearing and balance exams if your doctor does order them to investigate a medical condition like dizziness or inner ear issues. And if your hearing loss is severe, Medicare may cover surgically implanted device like cochlear implants. The key is knowing the difference between a routine checkup and a diagnostic medical need. Next, let's look at your eyes. The common knowledge is that Medicare won't pay for your glasses or your routine exams, and for the most part, that is true. If you're just looking for prescription eyeglasses, sunglasses, or a standard checkup, you're paying out of pocket. But here's the exception that most people miss. Medicare will cover one pair of basic eyeglasses or contact lenses if you've had cataract surgery with an intraocular lens. Beyond that, if there's a medical threat, Medicare does step in. So if you're high risk for glaucoma, have diabetes, are dealing with age-related macular degeneration, or need to determine if you need cataract surgery, your screenings and diagnostic tests are covered. The advantage here is understanding that once vision problems become a medical issue rather than a routine one, Medicare coverage opens up significantly. Dental care is often a black hole in retirement budget. If you're looking at original Medicare for your routine cleanings, fillings, or even dentures and implants, you're going to be disappointed because the system typically expects you to pay for those costs out of pocket. But here's the pro. The moment your dental health is linked to covered medical treatments, the coverage doors open wider. If you need a dental procedure for the success of a heart valve replacement, or an extraction is required as part of your cancer treatment, Medicare treats that dental work as closely connected to a covered medical procedure. Even if you're admitted to the hospital for a complex dental procedure, the bill shifts from totally being your responsibility to being covered under Medicare. The key to success here is recognizing that Medicare is less invested in your smile and more invested in dental issues that threaten a covered medical surgery. By now, you're probably asking, if Medicare has these holes, how am I supposed to fill them? Most retirees don't rely on a single solution. Instead, they use a combination of 4 specific gap fillers: private insurance, government programs, discount plans, and charitable assistance. Let's start with private insurance and review the most common one, Medicare Advantage. Unlike original Medicare, Medicare Advantage plans are all-in-one options that often bundle dental, vision, and hearing. In fact, the vast majority of Medicare Advantage enrollees have dental, vision, and hearing benefits. But here's the catch. These aren't blank checks. For hearing, many plans will cover your routine exams, the fitting, and the hearing aids themselves, but copays will vary, and the plan will likely have a dollar limit or tell you how often you can replace them. For vision, several plans will provide coverage for eye exams, eyeglasses, contact lenses, and prescription sunglasses. The catch? Most have an annual dollar cap, and once you hit that limit on a pair of frames, the rest of the bill is yours. For dental, they'll cover maintenance like cleanings and x-rays, and several offer even major medical needs like fillings, crowns, and dentures. But they almost always come with an annual maximum where they stop paying the moment you hit that limit. The pro with Medicare Advantage is the convenience, but the strategy is in the details because no two plans are the same. I've put a link to the Medicare plan compare tool in the description down below, so you can see exactly how the limits in your local area stack up. Beyond Medicare Advantage, there are 3 other ways to build your own safety net with private insurance. First is the legacy strategy. Many retirees overlook coverage from a former employer or union, and while these legacy plans are becoming rarer, they often have the most robust dental and vision benefits because they were negotiated years ago. If you have access to one, it's usually your strongest first move. Second is the Combined Dental Vision Health Plan, or DVH plan. If you want to stay on original Medicare but need specific coverage, you can bundle all 3 plans into one monthly premium. The warning here is to watch out for waiting periods. Many of these plans won't pay for a major procedure, especially dental ones like crowns or root canals, until you've been a member for around 6 to 12 months. And third is the long game with your HSA. If you haven't retired yet, this is one of your most powerful tools. If you're in an HSA eligible plan, you should be maxing out those contributions now, because once you hit retirement, those funds can become a tax-free healthcare war chest. You can use them for a lot of things Medicare doesn't touch, from $5,000 hearing aids to your designer glasses, without ever worrying about provider networks or benefit limits. The second category involves leveraging government programs you may already be entitled to, such as VA benefits and Medicaid. If you're a veteran enrolled in VA healthcare, your benefits often fill the gaps Medicare leave behind, but the rules change depending on the service. For hearing, this is a major advantage. The VA generally provides hearing aids, repairs, and accessories for eligible veterans. And best of all, the hearing loss does not have to be service-connected to qualify. For vision, you're typically covered for routine exams and preventive testing, though the VA is more selective with eyeglasses, basing that on your specific eligibility status. For dental, this is one of the most restrictive. Unless you have a service-connected dental disability or meet very specific criteria like being a former prisoner of war, comprehensive dental care isn't a guarantee. If you qualify for both Medicare and Medicaid, what we call being dual eligible, you have another layer of protection. However, because Medicare is run at the state level, your services depend entirely on where you live. Some states are incredibly generous, covering things from hearing aids to root canals and eyeglasses, while others only step in for dental emergencies. Since these benefits are a moving target, the move here is to check your specific state Medicaid website to see exactly what's on the menu this year. The third category is one of the most effective ways to lower your costs without traditional insurance, and that's discount programs. Unlike insurance, these programs don't pay your claims, but they do grant you access to lower rates. You still pay the bill, but the bill is usually significantly smaller. For hearing, 2 of the biggest players here are Costco and AARP. Costco is known for their competitive prices, and their hearing aid center offers in-person and online hearing assessments, and of course the hearing aids themselves. But just a heads up, they don't play well with insurance networks, so if you're looking for reimbursement, check your policy first. AARP Hearing Solutions program has a large network through United Healthcare, though you don't need health insurance to use it, just an AARP membership to unlock their discounted service packages, and none of these places I've mentioned is sponsored in this video. If you're confused about the difference between insurance and discount plans, the simplest way to think about it is that DVH insurance plans help pay for covered services, while discount plans help you get lower prices on those services. Both can help reduce your out-of-pocket costs, but they work in very different ways. And finally, for those who are currently uninsured or find that even the discounted prices are out of reach, there is a fourth category, and that's charitable assistance and community programs. These are structured resource networks designed to reduce the financial barriers that might lead to permanent health issues. For hearing, look into the Hearing Aid Project. They specialize in refurbishing donated hearing aids and provide them at no cost to low-income individuals in underserved communities. It's a powerful way to get expensive technology into the hands of those who need it the most. For vision, you have a large network of advocates. Organizations like Eye Care America, the Lions Club, and VSP Eyes of Hope provide a way to access free exams and glasses. If you've been putting off an eye exam because of the cost, these groups should be your first phone call. For dental, this is often one of the most expensive hurdles, but there are 3 paths here. First, dental schools offer expert supervised care at a fraction of the cost. Second, some community health centers often use a sliding scale fee based on what you can actually afford. And third, the Dental Lifeline Network specifically connects older adults with a volunteer dentist to provide services for free. While eligibility varies by programs, these resources exist for one reason: to make sure no one has to choose between their health and their budget. If you found this breakdown helpful, hit that like button down below so more people can start planning for retirement and can find these strategies. And don't forget to subscribe. I'm Shami, this is Insured and Informed, and I'll see you in the next video.